mute the ads. Hi everyone, how are you all doing? How's it going? Hi Holly, hi Emma, hi Jay, hi Beth, hi Tina. How is it going? How are you all doing? I'm so nervous. The lighting's so bad. The lighting's so bad. I am so wobbly excited about tonight because we're going to be talking about advent calendars. So much going on tonight. I'm excited. I feel a bit nervous, but okay, I'll be all right. Okay, cool. I'm using different software today, so hopefully it looks okay. I know I need a ring light. Okay, I'm using different software. What does this button do? Hiya bestie, how's it going? So if you're watching this during the premiere, which is what I planned, I've entitled this video something like everything you need to know about the advent calendars. But I've tricked you bestie. Today we are doing a full vlog and we are going to be sharing with you pretty much everything that's in the advent calendar that is available right now. So there is an advent calendar that is available today in July. I've done this advent calendar sort of as a Christmas in July sort of situation. I want you to have everything you could possibly need for Christmas, so all of the savings calendars, and I wanted to sort of get the hype and get it exciting about Christmas and just really getting ready for it. Obviously there's going to be more advent calendars and I'm going to share the information about that towards the end of this vlog, but this vlog is about how I got to the point where I can offer you an advent calendar right now. So really quickly, the advent calendar I'm going to show you today is a traditional themed one and it's got everything that you could possibly need to get ready for Christmas. None of the items that you're going to see today have been available in my shop. Now some of them will be available eventually, but not in great quantities. These advent calendars have been really thought through really carefully, and we're going to go into me making them next. But really quickly, if you are a sugar daddy right now, you will get this for free, so you don't need to buy it. And if you want to buy it right now, the link is in the description. And also if you do want to buy one but you don't want to see things that are inside it, you need to skip to this point in the vlog. At that point I'll share with you everything that's coming up for Christmas, but for now, today is Thursday the 18th of April, and that just shows you how long I've been working on these. I've already got 2 things ready, but right now let's get into making all of this stuff and let's get advent calendar in bestie. already, and I really hope you like what you see. So what I'm showing you right now is a Secret Santa challenge. That's one of the days in the advent calendar. So what this essentially is it's a insert going into a zipper envelope, of which I have currently run out of at time of recording. And then we've got a Secret Santa dashboard that's going in, and this one has been trimmed a little bit shorter so it go in and out a little bit easier, and you'll see that towards the end of this. It's essentially a colouring in one, and people have always asked about a Secret Santa sort of dashboard or something like that just so they can save up, but it's really hard to put the amount on because it's so many different prices for so many different places in the world. So I just thought assigning a value to each shape would be a good idea. So that's what I'm doing here, and I love doing this sort of stuff. This is me just sat in front of my computer just watching something, and just look at them. They look absolutely stunning, bestie. I'm so pleased with them. Next, what we have over here is these are UV DTFs, which are really expensive, but so worth it because look how nice they look. These are going to get turned into something really cute, but right now I'm just cutting them out so they're easier to use. And I get these specially printed and I get it like sort of like a meter's worth. So yeah, that's there. Essentially it's vinyl, but it's like printed on. I don't know the magic of how it actually is made, but yeah, that's what they are, and just look at them, absolutely stunning. So you'll see here we've got some baubles now, and these are flat baubles. I was thinking of doing some sort of like round bauble in the advent calendar because I really want to have something that people can collect year after year. So this is the Merry Christmas 2024, and as you can see it's plain on the black, and yeah, I'm just making these so that if I do an advent calendar every year, which at the moment I really enjoy making them. So this is the third one round. I can't retroactively make stuff for the previous two if you have bought them, but this is a bit of a collector's item, so the bauble will only be in this advent calendar, it won't be in any other. So if you want the budget with a Merry Christmas 2024, you can get it in this one. So here's me basically assigning or putting on the gold vinyl. So gold vinyl throughout this whole advent calendar just to make it like super nice. It shines really nice, and here's me taking the little thing out, and I do it in the most idiot way. It comes out so much easier than that, but look how shiny it is, and just what a nice challenge, what a nice thing to have. So yeah, here's me just doing the rest of them. You can see to the right that there's a huge stack of vinyl, and I sort of make short work of this. It looks really quick. I wish I worked this quick, I really do, but yeah, that's me. And people ask why I get it in the middle every time. It's because of things like this, because I'm just constantly doing stuff like this. Yeah, anyway, here's me. I better shut up. Bye. Hi bestie, how is it going? Like, I'm so excited about this. Like, it's so exciting, and it's really difficult keeping a secret from you. It's been so tough. I've been talking on my lives about something's coming in July and it's super exciting and you're absolutely gonna love it, but I've not let on what it is. And in today's vlog as well, I'm not showing you everything. You're not gonna see absolutely everything that's in the advent calendar. You're gonna see a lot of stuff, and you're gonna see the general theme and everything like that. But other than that, it's gonna be just sort of like there's still some surprises left over, which I'm really excited to be able to do for you. And I know a lot of you just want to ransack and absolutely go feral on an advent calendar, but holding on to secrets is I don't know why that is in my personality, but I really enjoy doing that. Making this advent calendar so early has been really weird, because every time I've been designing stuff I've had to get into Christmas mode, and doing that in like February, March, April has been relatively tough. But I think what we've got is something that's super traditional and super, it's just Christmas vibes, and I hope you are enjoying what you're seeing so far, because I've certainly loved making it, like loved making it. So I've got something to show you. So this is what the sort of parcels are going to look like, and they're in these new bags that I've got. And I picked these bags specifically because they're craft bags, but you can't really see what's inside them. If you really tried, you potentially could. And here's the stickers. You've seen these stickers already. So we've got everything on there. So we've got all the different dates on there, and then you've also got the sealing sticker on there as well. So I got those very early on, and Yeah, they're really good. But at this point in the vlog, we have already designed everything and we've already made everything. So the next natural step is to start wrapping everything. And wrapping everything is the thing that takes the most amount of time. It really does take a lot of time. So what we're about to go into is like some videos and a time lapse and some really cool Christmassy music of us wrapping all of it. We've got my nephew helping, we've got Kyla helping, and we've got me doing it as well. The thing I want you to have a look at though is these red ones here. They've got a lot of ink on them, so after some time your fingers go as red as a baboon's bum, and I love it. It's just something that's really, really funny. So yeah, that's what we're going to do now. So we're going to go ahead and wrap all of these. It's going to be absolutely stunning, and I hope you're still with me. I hope you're still enjoying this vlog, because you might actually see some new stuff in a sec. Okay, that was super fun, and I hope you like everything you've seen so far. So basically what I'm doing right now is I'm doing a sort of like dry run of trying to get it to all fit in the advent calendar. So I picked out this box because I was pretty sure it was going to fit. And here's me trying to put everything in, and as you can see already, things don't fit and I have to sort of take things out, and it's really important that you sort of do this usually before you buy the boxes, but you know me, I'm really impatient, so I can't put in as much confetti as I actually want to, but you know, that's absolutely fine. At this point I was a bit worried, is everything going to fit in? Because when you get to the point like there's like day number 3 is actually quite a big item, and I was getting worried that it wasn't going to fit. Like look at me just going, oh no. And this is the point where I go to Kyla, I am in serious trouble now, help me. And there she just does that. Do you know what I mean? Having Kyla around is so helpful to me. So yeah, this is where it all fits in, and I think this is the actual final one. So this is basically how we're going to be packing this. So that one has to go upside down because there's something in there that sticks out. So we've got 5, 4, 3's already in there, number 2, which is quite small, and number 1, and look at that, absolutely perfect. So I can add some little bits of confetti in. It isn't very much, but yeah, I do have a better way of wrapping them since I've done them, but yeah, sort of making this really nice and tidy and neat. As neat as you can do with all that confetti going everywhere. So I'm just going to fold that over, and then we got that sticker, which is the sticker from the sticker sheets that I made. We're going to put that one on in a sec when I can finally get it right. As you're just seeing this in real time, bestie, so of course things take a little bit longer. There's that sticker and it looks really good, and then I put in the beautiful candy cane on top of that and it goes absolutely stunning. So trying to just cram everything in, making sure that it doesn't bulge, it doesn't ruin anything, nothing's puckered, is a bit difficult, but yeah, there's me shoehorning everything into that, and I have weighed it as well and it's under the weight that I was expecting it to be, so really pleased about that. Hi Bestie, how's it going? I like to wear this shirt quite a lot, don't I? I've just realised. So it's going really well. Today is late May. I can't think of what the date is precisely. We are at a stage now where absolutely everything is wrapped, and what I believe is absolutely everything wrapped. There could be a couple of items out as well. And what I have done as well is I've done a sort of mock packing. So I've got the package and you've seen that already. So we've done all of that. So I know that everything fits. I know that everything looks really good, and I know as well after weighing it that it's 1 kilogram. So because it's just under 1 kilogram, it means it's quite good for shipping, not only international but within the UK as well. So the shipping price is going to be really reasonable, so I'm very pleased about that. So we're at a stage where everything is primed and ready to go, and now we just need to do the most stressful part, which is packing all of the advent calendars. So packing all of them is fine until you get to the very last one, because if you get to the very last one and there is a missing one or one extra, you know that you've made a mistake in one of those calendars, and we've just sealed them all like perfectly. So it becomes so stressful when you get down to the last couple, because if you're a couple out, it becomes so difficult. And last year, packing all of those advent calendars was really tough because we were like, let's just do it in one day, and we really made a lot of them. The 12-day one, we made 150 of those and it was flawless, nothing went wrong at all. The 24-day one, which we made 50 of, there were 2 extra of one particular thing and 1 missing of another one. So we had to go through every single one. I didn't even share that in the vlog either, but we had to go through every single one and manually make sure that every single one had what they were supposed to have, and it was terrifying. The one that I've already made, I'm going to tell you about later on in today's video. Actually, I'll tell you about it now. At the end of today's video, after we've done all of the packing and got them all ready, after all of that, I'm going to talk to you really in depth about every single advent calendar that's going to be available. So there's going to be 4, and I'll tell you all about the 4 advent calendars that are going to be available. You've just watched this one being sort of made, and I've held a lot back. I've told you that I haven't shown you absolutely everything. There's some things that I've kept a secret, so that if you enjoy like not being spoiled for stuff, you can still kind of watch this vlog and not be spoiled by the whole advent calendar. Do you know what I mean? But if you're one of those people, and I know you're out there, who are absolutely feral and need to see absolutely everything, I have sent one of the advent calendars over to a bestie. So one of them has gone to Budget Better Life, and if you remember from last year, Budget Better Life opened the 24-day advent calendar every single day on her channel, and it was just so enjoyable to see. It was just, I just think they're an incredible creator, and they have been tasked with making a video which is going to go live after this video. So it's going to be 7 p.m. GMT, and it's going to be linked in the description. They have been tasked with being an absolute ransacker and being absolutely feral and tearing through that advent calendar. So if you want to see absolutely everything, what comes of it, where the candy cane comes into play, like all of that stuff, absolutely every single day, like in order essentially, you can go ahead and have a look at that. But if you don't want the full spoilers and you're happy with this, then don't go over, but it is linked in the description, so when that video pops up live, you'll be able to see that. So that's what I have done with that one. All the rest are going to go to sugar daddies, and what's left over you can sell, you can buy. Sorry, you can't sell it, I'm selling it. Don't you dare try and sell it. If I see a single one of these on Vinted, I will be furious. Too much work has gone into this for it to go on Vinted, bestie. So yeah, that's essentially what the plan is. So it's time to go ahead and get all of this packing. Bestie, wish me luck. Hiya bestie. So we're at that point in the video already. At the time of filming this, it is June the 3rd. So this is where I'm at with all of the information that I have for you. So in this section, and it is going to be quite information heavy, I'm going to tell you everything about all of the advent calendars that we're going to have available now. So these are available on my Etsy store right now, and they'll be linked in the description, and they'll probably be linked in the chat as well. But what I want you to know before you make any purchases is to really have a listen to what I'm about to say, just to make sure you get the right thing for you. And I'm also not expecting anyone to get all 4 or all 3 or whatever. Like, just pick the one that's right for you. If you do decide that you need multiple, please do not mix any pre-order orders with normal orders. So if you're getting all 4 advent calendars, please don't pick the one that you can get now and the pre-order one in the same transaction, just so that I can hold the pre-order ones separately. Otherwise it just makes a bit of a mess, and it just makes no sense, right? So please order each advent calendar separately so you're charged the correct shipping. Okay, having said that, let's get into it. So I've moved over to the side now, and we're going to talk about the first one, which is Christmas in July. If you see me looking down a lot, it's because I've got my information in front of me and I just need to refer to it. So you can see artwork to the left of me or to the right of me, whichever way it worked out. And the artwork is provisional. So you'll see as we go through that it isn't going to be exactly like that. However, I am working on some really interesting packaging. So this one is the red one. You've seen the whole video all about this one. So I'm kind of calling it Christmas in July right now, but it has nothing to do with July other than that's the month that it's launched in. It is super traditional. So you can see from the color palette that it's dark greens, cherry reds, golds, and like lush ferny greens. It's super traditional. The red box, it's just absolutely beautiful. So this one is available right now. So when you purchase that, it will be shipped to you the next day, sort of thing. So I have them, they're available. I've made all of them. Limited quantities though, bestie. So if you want it and it's out of stock, it will not be restocked. This is like a one-time only situation. So get your hands on it if it's what you want. This one is a 12-day advent calendar, and there is 12 things to open. And also this is the one that is going to sugar daddies as well. So depending on how many sugar daddies I have is depending on how many will be available. I will sort of limit and be conservative with what I have on Etsy, and then when Etsy information polls on the 3rd, it may unlock a couple of advent calendars and then I'll put them back on. But pretty much everything's going to be accurate. Like I know how many sugar daddies I have basically. So if you're a sugar daddy, you do not need to buy this one. It will come to you, well, for free, but it'll come to you, yeah? So this one has 15 items in it, and I don't mean 15 individual items. Like, there's a 6-pack of cash envelopes. I'm counting that as one item. There's a lot of stuff in there. So there's 15 items. Some of the days have 2 things in them. Some of them have 3 days in. Some of them only have 1 thing in there. But there's about roughly 15 items, yeah? And I've given this an estimated value of £125. So when I give it an estimated value of £125, I'm not including what it costs for all the packaging, the stickers, the box, the bags, the labels, all of that stuff. I'm also not including the cost of things that I don't sell and I'm never gonna sell. So there's a couple things in this box that are cute and unique to Christmas, but I'm not ever gonna really sell it, so I don't know how to make a cost for it. So that's not included in the price. It's just the cost of the things where I know how much a sticker challenge costs, I know how much a scratch off challenge costs. It's that sort of thing. So it's more than £125, but realistically I couldn't give you a super accurate figure. So even though this has a value, I would say, of at least £125, this one costs £80 and then there's shipping. When you go over to Etsy and you have a look at this listing, and I can't show a picture right now because it's not on Etsy at the time of filming it, is you'll be able to choose between standard shipping or tracked shipping. Standard shipping, it's sort of at your own risk, but you can pay extra to have it tracked. And if you have it tracked, I will send you a tracking number through the Etsy app. It costs a little bit more to get it like that, but like, to be honest, I did tracking all the last 2 years and I've not had a single issue, like not a single one, other than 2. There was 1 each year and they were literally my fault. They were fully my fault and I was able to fix it. So other than that, you shouldn't need it if you can't afford it. So that's the Christmas in July one. You've seen everything about it. So yeah, other than that, if you want to see exactly what's in it every single day, you need to head over to Budget Better Life, and that's going to be linked in the description, and you'll be able to see that pop up in about sort of 20 minutes time. So the next advent calendar we have is another 12-day one, and this one is called Merry Cosmos. The theme for this one is going to be astrology, star signs, space, galaxy, nebula, quasars, all of that sort of stuff. It's going to focus heavily on star signs and planets and things like that. So you're going to see a lot of nebulas and galaxies and just far, you know, it's going to be like an alien. It's just, oh, it's so good. The main colours of this, and it's a dark palette for Christmas. It is black, dark purple, sort of fuchsia, blues, and quite a lot of like holographic and silver elements. We're not doing aliens or anything like that. It's going to be more sort of the mysticism of space. This one is a pre-order only. So if you're going to buy this one, you need to buy it separately. So just by itself in a single transaction. This gets shipped early to mid-November so that you've got it with at least 2 weeks to sort of get it ready so you can open it on the 1st. Well, not the 1st, because this is a 12-day calendar, so you'll be opening from the 13th if you want to end it on Christmas Eve. This one is not included in the Sugar Daddy package, so if you are a Sugar Daddy, don't expect this one for free. You'll need to buy this one, but remember, you got your discount, bestie. And this one's a little bit different to the previous one. It has got less items, so 14 items, but they have a much more significant value. So I valued this at about £145, and that's based off of the things that we do sell. So the majority of this one is handmade. There's very little that isn't handmade in this one, but we still got the same value. So the 12-day advent calendars are £80 plus shipping, and you also get the option of having track shipping if that's what you want to have. So reminder, Merry Cosmos, spacey, star signs, planets, all of that good stuff. Dark purple, dark colours, berry colours as well. It's pre-order only. Please buy it by itself. It's not for sugar daddies, but you can buy one and just, you know. And it's got less items, but they are worth more money. So should we move on to the 24-day calendar? So this one is called Merry Crystalmas, and this is the pastel sister of the 12-day one. The sort of themes for this one is manifestation, crystal, healing, loving yourself, angel numbers, that sort of stuff. Self-love, self-care, but more about sort of owning it yourself and believing in yourself. This one is a pre-order one as well, so it'll get shipped the same time as the other one. So if you buy 2 or more of these advent calendars, they'll all get shipped together. This one's a much bigger calendar, and it's gonna weigh more, so the shipping is more, and it will be reflected more for international customers, but not UK customers, because it's the same price for UK customers whether you have 1 kilogram or 2 kilograms. This one is also not going to sugar daddies, but obviously you can buy it if you want it. Now in this one, it's a really big one. There's 31 items in there, so 31 not individual, but 31 things to open. So there's a lot of multiples in a lot of days, and I've given this a provisional value of £258, and with this one you truly are getting a bargain, but it's because you're paying £120 plus shipping, and obviously you can get track shipping for this one as well. So just a quick reminder as well, please put pre-order items in separate transactions. So please purchase this separate to another one so that you're paying the correct shipping. If you add them and bulk them together, I have to cancel transactions, bestie, because I need to make sure that I'm not missing out on shipping. And also, if you want 2 calendars and you want them both tracked, you have to buy tracked separately, if that makes sense. If any of this is confusing, just please reach out to me separately. Like, I'll be happy to answer questions, but it just makes it easier if you're getting multiple calendars, just please get them in separate transactions, because then it just makes it way easier for me. So this one is £120. It's the 24-day calendar, very pale and pastel. So we've got like lots of silvers, some peachy colours, some pinks, lavenders and stuff like that. It is an absolute beautiful one, and it's going to be a really good for like a sort of self-love guide for the new year. Now the final one is one that I am introducing new. This one is another 12-day advent calendar, and this one's called Merry Snapmas. The sort of theme for this one is still to keep it Christmassy. It's sort of gingerbread themed, but it is more around sort of muted nudie colours. So we've got nudie browns, pinks, pale blues, very slight oranges, and then a nice pop of bright red. It is going to be more on the sort of nude colour scheme than Christmas, but a lot of the challenges and things that you're going to find in there are going to be sort of geared towards next Christmas, but also stuff that could work throughout the year as well. So this one's a 12-day calendar as well, but the difference between this one is that there is going to be no binder, nothing big is in there. We're talking a much smaller box, and that's why I say the artwork is provisional, because the box that I've got up here is a big one, but it just made it easier for this video. So the box is thinner and it's about the same size as the beginner bundle box sets, the smaller ones. So because it's smaller, it doesn't mean there's less things in there. It's smaller, everything is sort of savings challenge size, and you're thinking about a different savings challenge per day, so that the shipping is less. And because the shipping's less, the cost is less, and that will be reflected at the end. So this is a 12-day one, as I said, and it is not going to sugar daddies. If you want it as a sugar daddy, you can get it extra. So the only thing that's going to sugar daddies is the first one. This one's got at least 16 items, and I've given it a rough value of £70, and that's because I tend to undervalue my savings challenges, but there are other stuff in there. This one is only going to cost £50 plus shipping, and as a reminder, the shipping is way less. So if you're an international person like Australia, where shipping can be so difficult and so tough, it is literally not going to be so burdensome. So if you want something smaller, more compact, but still have something to open every day, this might be the one for you. So those are the 4 advent calendars. I wonder which one you like the look of, or which one you like. Please let me know in the comments down below. A couple of last bits is that we do have quite high quantities of these, so there's not going to be a massive rush on them. I know a lot of people are going to buy them immediately and stuff like that, but you'll tend to find that there will be a couple left over next month. That I don't think they're going to sell out like as quickly as they did last year or the year before. The one thing I have promised myself with this one is that I've put a lot of effort into these, and also a lot of money. I'm taking like a little bit less profit in them than I normally would, just because I wanted them to be as like the best that they could be. So for that reason, I am not going to be discounting them whatsoever. So if there are any left over, I won't be making a sale or anything like that. I won't be putting them in a sale or anything like that. I think the value of them is outstanding, and I think they're worthwhile for sure. So whether you want the traditional one, which is available now, whether you want a pre-order one for November, or whether you want all 4, that's absolutely fine. Now for sugar daddies in November, there will be another advent calendar. I'm sorry, but there will be a special one for sugar daddies in November. So if you want to know what that one is about, you need to be a sugar daddy, because it's a special one, bestie. But I'm not going to talk about that in this video. I'm not going to share anything about that. That's going to be something real special for the people that have really taken care of me and really like sort of been with me along the way. So that'll be something that'll be a lovely surprise. And you know, around November, sugar daddy numbers will be limited. So but yeah, that is everything to let you know about the advent calendars. I'm sure there's going to be loads of questions, so if I'm not answering them in the chat right now, please reach out to me on Etsy and I can answer your questions. But yeah, essentially that's everything you need to know about the advent calendars. What I really wanted to get across is I was really pleased with how the advent calendars went last year. I think they were a massive improvement on the year before, and you know, the things that I've learned from advent calendar last year is that I am relying a lot less on things that are pre-manufactured. So what you're going to find in these advent calendars is that almost everything is handmade, and if it's not handmade, it has a element that means that you can only get it at budget with Ira. You won't be able to buy these things anywhere else. They are super special, super unique, and you know, you're not going to get this stuff anywhere else. I'm not just buying things from other stores and just chucking it in an advent calendar. Everything's had my hands on it, and you know, I'm really proud of that. The other thing to note is that if you bought 2 advent calendars, no 2 things would be even close to similar. Everything is completely unique. Everything is completely and entirely original as well. So you're going to find things that you've never seen in my shop, and you will likely never see in my shop again, because I like to keep things special to the advent calendars. And I've had an absolute blast designing these, and I know I've only got 1 done so far, but I know exactly what's going into the next ones, and I'm just so excited for you to see them. Bestie, they're going to be good. But yeah, if there are any additional questions or anything like that, please reach out in the comments, and please reach out on Etsy, because I will be there to answer your questions. But they are available right now, so have a look at the links in the description and grab what you want, bestie, because they're waiting for you. Limited numbers on the first one, but I think we'll be okay for the 3 that are on pre-order. And that marks the end of this vlog. I've been talking about advent calendars for 17 minutes. It is such a warm day, so you can see me getting a bit shiny and a bit sweaty, but you know, that's what it is. I'm sure by the time this has come out, it is much warmer than that, but it's warm. It's June. Thank you so much for getting through to the end of the video. You know I love it when you get through to the end of the video. Please give this video some love. Make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe. And if you are going to comment, please use this emoji. I wonder which advent calendar is your favourite. What do you like the sound of? I know we've leaned towards mysticism and stuff like that towards the end of the year, but we do have some exciting stuff and I'm just really excited for you to see these. But in the meantime, we've still got exciting launches. So we're still doing just such fun stuff, and that's that. So what did you think of the big reveal? I know I've been talking about on the live streams about something's coming in July for a really long time. I know I have. And did you think it was going to be this? Like, I know I haven't bamboozled all of you, but like, did you think it was going to be something like this? What did you think it was going to be? Like, some of you thought it was going to be a planner, and you know, I launched them ages ago. So please let me know in the comments down below which is your favorite advent calendar, whether you're going to buy one or not. Which one sounds good to you? Do you like the traditional one? Is Merry Cosmos good for you? Merry Crystalmas or the gingerbread one? Which one is your vibe? I'd love to know in the comments down below. Have you considered becoming a channel member or a patron? Patrons get exclusive content, sneak peeks and significant discount off my Etsy store, and that is going to come in very handy with the prices of these advent calendars. Channel members get early access to every single video except this one, so surprised you as well. If you like the sound of those perks and you like the sound of me, have a look at the links in the description. You will not regret it, bestie. That is truly all we have for this vlog, and I thank you for being here. I thank you for playing along with the surprise. I really enjoyed this, and until the next vlog, I guess I would like you to have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week and have a wonderful budget. Always remember, don't trust Ira. And bestie, I'm going to leave you with the studio vlog playlist, because after all, this was a studio vlog. Have a look at that. We have done so many. This is probably the most fun vlog I've ever done and I've really enjoyed it, but check out the whole playlist here.